Oh, he's coming for me. No, please. Please, no. I'm just a small boy. Nobody loves me. Psych! Pretty sure we can beat him on the open battlefield. Hello, boys and not boys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I've done a bit of moving around. I've gone and checked all the garrisons and all of the projects on the towns. They are doing quite well. I've also scouted out a few potential companions to replace the one that we lost. We didn't really lose the Grizzled. He's now running his own clan. That isn't actually growing as fast as I would like. He's still only down to one party and he's not got many people in it. But we'll leave him to do his thing and see what happens. Now, I've also checked the diplomacy mod. So apparently the English are friends with us. Don't know how that happened. So are the Danes. They're friends with us. So they won't attack us either. And so are the... no, that's it. So the Danes and the Roman Empire. They're apparently friendly with us as well. So they won't attack us either. So they will only start a war with us if we start a war with them. Which, when it becomes advantageous, we will. So at the moment, we've got the Sultanate of Rum that we can attack. And we've got the Byzantine Empire that we can attack. And we've also got the Sultanate of, I forget, down here that we can attack as well. Alexandria, we can't actually get anywhere near. There's a problem with the map around this part. There's something blocking the entrance. So even if you're here, if you click on Alexandria, you just can't get in. So I don't know how we're going to deal with that. But that is a problem for another day. So, what we are doing at the moment is we need to grab another companion. Because we are short on parties. So we currently can have 5 parties and we have 3. So we need to make sure that that's balanced out. And we've got the maximum number of parties out. Because when we do attack, what I want to do is form a nice big army. Start off at the north end up here. And then come down and take all of this eastern side. And then once we get down to their last settlement, then offer them all the opportunity to join us. And if they don't join us, we'll take the last settlement, destroy their faction, and move on to the Byzantine. That's the plan for today. And I think that's a good plan. I have been scouting some, and I found 2 that were potentials. So we've got Arenikos the Scholar, who has a high engineering skill, which tells me he's going to have that intellect 3 starting point. But he's 31. And then we have... There's a Wainwright in here. There she is. Now she's also 31 and she has 95 engineering skill. So 95, 90, 60, 120, 80, 80. So he's a better engineer, but not as good at other things. It's a toss-up, really. He's Empire. I think she's English. Vlandia. Yeah, she's English. I don't think that really matters. So, what's this? She's cruel. She's cruel, she's generous, she's calculating. And he is merciful, but close-fisted. It's a toss-up between the 2. They're both good options, so I might just take one now. I'll probably come back for the other later. So we'll send a messenger, because we don't have to go and fetch him. For now, what we are going to do as well is I've just bought a ton of wood. As you can see, I've just cleaned this place out of wood. Purely for smithing. The Huntress doesn't have any smithing perks. We shall soon change that. So we need plenty of charcoal. Unfortunately, my 2 smithing helpers are now off running their own parties, so they're not going to be much use for me at the moment. So yeah, smithing will take a while. I'm hoping that in the short term somebody declares on us, so then I don't have to spend my influence declaring. But we'll see what happens. Looks like the Huntress doesn't have the smithing stamina perk either. Where is she? No, she doesn't. Right, let's get her respect because she's going to need it. But not to the keep. We have to wait till the morning. And then go to the arena. Into the arena. Find the arena master. And then endurance, athletics, yes I'm sure. And then we can respec her athletic perks, so she can take the extra health, the reduced armor weight, the smithing stamina, the increased one-handed damage, the reduction of charge damage, and the hit point regeneration while walking. There we go. Now her smithing stamina will refill in on par with ours, so she's not always a little bit behind. To be fair, that's enough for me to be cracking on with the Pugios. I picked up a bunch of Pugios on my travels as well, that I want to obviously refine down into raw materials so I can use them to make new stuff. So we can switch to smelting. These here are just cheap T1 weapons that I purchased to level up the troops. So if you run around, organise the equipment in the Imperial towns from cheapest to most expensive, and everything from the simple pike all the way down to the sickle, just buy that entire column, and then that is the cheapest XP for gold return you're going to get for XP for your troops. Oh, it's going to do that every time. I'll take that off. Cool, now we got a load of really good materials there from that one run. The towns are doing fine at the moment. I made a bit of a mistake because I put my wife as the governor of one of the towns, and she's doing a good job being the governor of one of those towns. But if I'd have actually had it in the party, we might have had a few more kids by now. So that was kind of an oversight on my part. And also, I didn't really do much in relation to leveling, to leveling my companions. We just kind of went straight into being a mercenary and to war. So none of them are really overly skilled in their perspective sort of classes. So what we might have to do is, as we're running around, if we see any hideouts, we might have to do those just to give specifically Blood Axe. So if we look at Blood Axe at this stage in the game, he should be pretty much maxed out at this top end, and he's not. Like, even the fact that he's got green there, he's got capacity there to learn on polearm. I should have given him a glaive and took him through some hideouts to get that leveled up. Two-handed's pretty much maxed, that's fine. One-handed's pretty much maxed, that's fine. His athletics, that should be there by now. He should be giving him the armor boost by now. Like, he's not where he should be. And then obviously the Huntress is a different story. I made the mistake of not having a bow captain in the beginning. I went for a crossbow captain. We learned early on that crossbows are just not as effective as bows in long fights. They run out of ammunition too quickly. And then the crossbowman turns into a very good archer down to a subpar infantryman. So that's a lesson we learned early on and I switched over. But, you know, you live and learn. You try these things. Sometimes it pans out. Sometimes it doesn't. And I'm pretty sure, from memory, I have tried that before and come to the same conclusion. So that is very much on me. Right, we have the materials to make some pretty cool stuff. Unfortunately, we can't actually make any decent swords or anything because the two guys that are qualified to make Damascene steel, which we'd need for the high-end swords, are actually currently leading their own parties. So there's naught I can do about that right now. So if you want to make the tier 5 swords look like the one that I've got, the engraved backsword blade. So if I want to put that blade on a sword, I need Damascene steel, but I can't make it. The only people that can make it are the ones with Steelmaker 2, and I don't have that, and neither does anybody currently in my party. And to be fair, it takes quite a while to level up to that point, so we'll just leave that alone for now. What we can do is give... what's his face? Breakskull. Blood Axe. Completely forgot his name there. We can give Blood Axe a glaive to use in hand-to-hand combat, or a sword polearm. Because that's your normal glaive head, and then you've got the the pole sword. You've also got the falx. That's a good one as well, but it's got a really slow swing speed. You've got the pole sword there as well. You've obviously got the Valandian style Volgers. There's plenty of things we could do. If you open up all, you've got even more. Like the scythe head. Some of these spears, as much as they're pointed, they actually do swing damage. That one doesn't. You got the hook bill there. So there's plenty of different heads we can use to give Blood Axe his two-handed pole skill that he's missing. So if we put... let's go with a glaive. Glaives have always been quite useful. Doesn't really need dismount on it because I'm not going to let him use it in actual like battle. Yeah, we could put a pommel on it like that. This is just for drip. This is not going to do anything like combat-wise. It needs to be around... so we kind of want to go with the best swing speed. So that's 28, 15, 22, 35. That's good. What's the reach? 164. Take it out 153. Swing speed's at 41. So half the speed of a sword. Can we go shorter? 31. 17. Okay. That was just terrible. It's because it's so long. Right, is there any in tier 4 that are better? Because I don't mind it being like length 100 to 150. $16. Length 200. That's not going to get low enough. 183, 168, 160, 158. Okay, that might. 44. That looks like a sweet spot. Yeah, that looks like a good weapon for him. And we got a balanced one straight off the rip, so that's good. Right, so now we have a weapon for him. If we go into a situation where he needs a weapon, like the hideouts to level up his polearm, we can throw that to him. Right, so where are we off to next? Don't really need to smith anymore, but what I'm going to do is drop my smithing materials off in Rains.
Hey, so who are you then?
Your new boss, buddy. The ironic thing is, he's going to join our party. I'm going to immediately equip him and then send him back out to fight. The fact that the English are our friends at the moment is interesting. Because it does mean we've got a little bit of breathing room before we have to fight them. And we can fight them when we decide to fight them as opposed to whenever they decide they want to fight. So, the Scholar. What are my other guys wearing? She's wearing a mail Hubert, and he's wearing plate mail, isn't he? Yeah, of course he is, because he's going to be in the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Tabard over a coat of plate. 54k. You can have the plate boots, and you can have the plate mittens. I kind of like that helmet he's got. I might give that one to him. That's kind of drippy. Oh, yeah. I love it. You can have that. What's my chest plate doing? 46, 30, 30. What if I put a leather one on? Basically, the armor that's currently on my legs and arms will be transferred to my body. Do I like that? Why not? And you can have that. You can have those. You need a horse. 70. What defense am I getting from mine at the minute? 70. Oh, it's the same. It's got the same. That's fine. No. Half mail barded. I don't spend too much on him. Could have a knight shield. I will make you a better sword. And I will make you a lance because it'll save me some money. That's going to cost me 208k. He's got no shoulder armor. You do now. Cool. So he needs a sword and a lance. So can't do T5 swords because I don't have Thamaskian steel. I can do T4 swords. So let's go top end. We need something that's long because it's going to be on horseback. Something that does a lot of swing cut damage. 76, 77. Weapon reach 122. Okay, that's pretty much bang on where I want it to be. Let's see what cool little crossguard we can give him. Oh, that looks cool. I like the brass coloured stuff. Handguard. The metal does look sweet. But this is for a horseback knight, so he doesn't need a long handle. That looks cool. I don't like the way they taper off so much. Go for a pommel. As much as these are tactically really good, they do increase your swing cut damage. I don't like them. Is it so shiny? No, I think it's that. I'll buy that. No, that doesn't look. We'll go that, but make it smaller. There we go. That looks like a decent sword. We'll make him a balanced one. Oh, straight off the rip. Sweet and cut damage, 81. Can't grumble at that, surely. We'll craft another one for the lady. We'll craft another one for Blood Axe. Because I don't know what one-handed weapon he's currently using. Inventory, that's what I was looking for. Whip-ons. They're not as good as mine, that's because mine's made out of Thamaskian steel. Just top end. Oh, I think his is made out of Thamaskian steel as well. Yes, it is. I did make him a good one. And then she will have a lesser blade, and she can have that one. And then the scholar can have that one. Whoops. And then I need to forge him a... Hang on. Need to level up that polearm, brother. And then he needs a lance. I think I can make the T5 lances without the Thamaskian steel. Yeah, I can. So the ones that we use is that one, I think. The hewing head. We use that for dismounting, and then 227, 252, 217. I think this is the one that we use. And that one, because it being over 200, it should now... Yeah, you can couch it now, look. So only one of those three are couchable. That's braceable, and that's 200. So there you go. He can couch that. And we get a masterwork straight off rip. That's nice. I have to double check if that's not better than the one that I've got. It is. It's literally a hair toucher, but it is better on thrust speed and handling. So I'll take that one. And then the scholar can have that one. There we go. He's all ready to go off and have his own army now. To be fair, we're in quite a safe zone. And we're not at war with anybody at the moment, so I don't really need to give him any troops to start him off. Ilstard, you're in my party, where are you? near Kiev. Must have been captured and is recovering after the war. But that's fine, we've got 5 out of 5 parties on the rock. Garrisons are filling up, that's fine. We need to recover some money because we just spent a hell of a lot. And we do that by crafting javelins, the good old way. If we hadn't lost so many... I say we, if I hadn't lost so many battles, we would have quite a stockpile of equipment and... materials, because I've built up a stockpile like this of crafting materials twice now and lost it both times in a battle. Crafted's okay, large bag's even better, bent's no good, bent's no good, bent's no good, crafted's good. Why am I getting bents? My skill's literally 230, I should not be getting bents. Large bags, that's fine. Let's smelt the bents. Balance, that's good. I think it's the balance that sell for the most. And then I think it's large bag and then the crafteds. I'm just going to make a bunch because then we can sell them on our way back to our own lands through the English towns. And that should give us a nice sizable chunk of cash to be getting on with. Oh, I'm out of fine steel and I can't make any more. Oh, I can smelt for Pugios though. Balance, balance, balance. Bent. Bent. And then we can smelt some Pugios down. If you can't find Pugios, you can also go for the tribesmen throwing daggers. They're a little bit more expensive, but they give you pretty much the same materials. I mean, we're in a positive balance anyway, so we're not going to run out of money. Not like we almost did earlier in the game, that was a bit sketchy. But we pulled it back. Right. I can craft so many because I have the perk. I'll show it to you. I guess this one? Yeah, minus 50% stamina spent while smithing. So I can effectively smith twice as much as anybody else that doesn't have the perk. I think we had some bents in that long one, didn't we? Balance, balance, balance. Yes, we did. Last round, and then we'll get out of here. We only have enough to make one more anyway, so there's no use in sticking around. Would you like some weapons? Specifically the throwing kind. Yeah, so the balance sell for 26. the large bags sell for 21, and then the crafted sell for 17. So in theory, there is actually a merit to, say, smelt down the crafteds and remake them. But I think I've done the analysis before, and it just wasn't worth it. But I think I might be in a different skill level. Test it out for yourself and see what works. But we'll sell these until they run out of money. They've got 6,000 left. Thanks for playing. And we'll hit up the rest of their towns. I'm quite surprised nobody's declared war on us yet. There are 3 factions, 2 which are quite sizable. But I think the 2 that can declare war on us are currently fighting each other. Ooh, we do have a hideout. Right, so I want to take Blood Axe and the Huntress in, and don't want to take anybody else. It's Sea Raiders, so we do have the potential that these guys could throw and weapon us to death before we get into combat, so it would be advantageous to take some other guys with us. Unless it's the new map, then we'll be a bit better off. Yeah, it's the new map, we're okay. So set everybody to charge. I'm going to also hit F4 to set everybody to open fire. I'm not actually, I'm going to wait till we get closer. Because otherwise the Huntress will lag right behind. Blood Axe is at the back, which is fine. It means he's not going to get the javelins to the face. I'm going to hit F4 so the Huntress gets out her bow now. Huntress is down. This was probably the wrong one to bring her to be fair. Because those throwing weapons, it's 2 of them and you're down, regardless of how good your armor is. Even me, taking 2 of them to the chest to put me down. I mean, I'll take you on, buddy, if you want to fight. Good fight.
I'll tear your limbs.
So Blood Axe is definitely getting some kills with his polearm, which is good. That's what we want. I'm going to stop him from running through the water because it's just stupid. And I'm going to walk him around myself. Is there somebody at this fire? Looks like there's one dude. No, no one.
You devil!
I respect the bravery, but you might be meeting your end there, brother. Now, we could just attack. I think these guys have got it in them to finish these guys off.
You cut quite a sword throat.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, the Rust soldiers are going down quick. We only lost one dude. That's not bad. And Blood Axe got 7 points in polearm and 2 points in athletics, so as a training exercise, it actually worked out quite well. Prisoner-wise, not interested in taking those guys. I will take the uplift, though. So you'll notice that even though I only took Rust Soldiers in, other people have got level ups as well. This is because I have a perk in my leadership tree that donates a certain percentage of the XP that I gain, or that is gained during the instance, back to the army again. So we got some extras as well, which is fine. Just upgrade those guys. That is that done. The Huntress is going to need a fucking sleep. She's in a bad way. To be fair, I think I'd need a sleep if I took 2 throwing spears to the chest. We also get a bit of a rep boost with the nearby notables for clearing a hideout, which is fine. Trade. Trying to make money, aren't we? Oh, you guys are broke. Like broke. Oops. I just sold one of those swords that I didn't mean to sell. Right, hang on. Let's start off with selling them the cheap ones. Oh, they have just shy of what they need. But they do have some Corsairs. So if we buy the Corsairs for war mounts... There we go. We always need war mounts. Do we need to bother? We don't need to bother fighting those guys. Hideouts is fine. Anything outside of hideouts is just a waste of time, really. There should be a forest bandit hideout nearby. Do you guys have any money? Awesome. Give me your money. Thank you. Let's go. Trade, sell you. Oh, you got lots of money. Thank you very kindly. I appreciate you. No hideouts though. We'll have a drip down here just in case there's some on the shorelines. Bingo bongo. Right, this one the Huntress would actually be good for because she's an archer. Let's see if she's in any fit state to actually participate. Not really. So my healing perks are all focused on I gain health while walking around the map. So let's have a scout out. See if we can find any more. We should be able to. Yep, a mountain bandit one. That's cool. It's got 2 hideouts to clear there. Oh, there we go. Somebody's declared war on us, you brave, brave souls. Let me just sort these out first, and I should come back for you. Drop the F5 just in case we get a crash. Attack. Clear the selection. We take you, and we'll take some more Rust Soldiers. We'll take these guys as well, actually. See if we can get them trained up. The reason I only take one type normally, and I'm going to do it again here, is XP is pooled. So even if one of your Rust Soldier kills 10 people, the experience is shared amongst all the Rust Soldiers. So it's better off to take a single type of troop in if you're trying to level a troop up, because then if they're successful, that specific troop type will be able to be upgraded, and it's maximum benefit really. If I had 7 Crusader footmen, it'd be worth taking them in, but I don't, so we'll just leave it at that for now. So we'll give the charge command, and then as we get into firing range, we'll give the command to fire at will, and then the Huntress should draw her bow instead of running to her death. You missed. There we go. Tell everyone to get back on me, but I think we've just messed up. Yeah, the Huntress is killing people, slowly but surely. problem we're experiencing now is she will fire from her bow's maximum range. So we need to tell her to hold fire, get into a much more reasonable range. Right, she's locked onto that guy over there. Oh no, she's switched targets again. Now tell her to open fire. Maybe I need to get her a noble bow because it fires faster. Keep missing, kid. And again. Maybe you shouldn't be in charge of my archers. Don't fight battles with brigands.
I'll tear your limbs!
Didn't really need to do much there. So the Huntress got 3 levels in athletics and 1 in archery, that's fine. Oh, I got a level up in athletics, and Blood Axe got 4 polearm and 2 athletics, which again is a perfectly reasonable amount to get. We shall do our level ups. Yeah, so the Rust Soldiers, even though we only took 7 in, because they got a lot of kills, they got enough experience to actually upgrade all 11 of them, despite the fact that 4 of them weren't actually in combat. And that's how the XP pooling works. For those of you that didn't know. I appreciate I'm telling some of you how to suck eggs, but there are people watching this channel that have never done this kind of stuff before. We'll clear this last hideout. Or do we head straight over to defend? Because you know full well. Oh, look at that. Ilstard's already gone over there. A lot of parties have gone over there. No armies, though. Have we got no armies set up yet? No. And the scholars only got 50 men. Right, you guys join me. Okay, this guy's actually upped his men to 100. That's nice. And you're still on 21. I don't know what you're playing at. And we're going to head here. We're going to have to forget about the hideouts for now. Blood Axe will have to get his kills in the battlefield. We're moving it faster because I did do a loop-de-loop and get a bunch of horses. So we are moving considerably faster than we were moving before. That's why my men are practically chasing me to try and catch up, because I'm moving significantly faster than they are. Okay, so not our town, but one of our faction's towns is currently under attack, and we will deal with it. Fingers crossed we can get there in time. Winning these big battles early on is good. We are not going to be releasing anyone now. The time of friendship has gone. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's 1,000 men. There are other parties on the way, but I don't think this garrison can hold long enough. No, it's lost half of its number already. Ah, that's annoying. If we break in and defend, it's 356 versus 800, but we'll lose probably 56. It'll be 300 versus 800, which is not a good number to try and defend a castle with. Not to mention we'll just lose troops off the bat. I don't think we can afford to wait, because if we do... but if we lose, we're once again carrying all of our smithing materials, so we'll find ourselves in that situation again where... Or do we just let it go? It's not ours anyway. Let it go, allow the other parties to join us, and then once they've taken it, we'll siege it back. Yeah, I like that idea better. That'll be gone in a second. Yeah. And we'll chase down the army that comes out. They've left no garrison. Oh yeah, they have. They've left a little bit of a garrison. Oh, it's coming for me. No, please. Please, no. I'm just a small boy. Nobody loves me. Psych! Pretty sure we can beat them on the open battlefield. Yeah, they got 112 nomads in there, which are low-level troops. Right, before we go in, do we have any upgrades to do? We do. We have 7. Done. Done. Do we have anything we can donate to increase the level of our troops? We absolutely do. Pickaxes, scythes, and militia short spears. You can have the hatchets. You can have that. Not these, because they're for us. You can have the rest of this crap. You can have all of that. You can have all of that too. These we need. Right, done. And next is another 68 upgrades. Nice little jump in power there. Done. Any...
Well, forgive me if I cannot wish you peace, old friend. Fate does what it will.
Okay, so we are severely outnumbered by almost 200. And the power balance is slightly in their favour. But I'm going to call they're going to rely on horse archers, and that's going to be their undoing. Because we are going to shred their horse archers with archers, and then we're going to charge in and finish them off. Just like we did last time. But time will tell. So we'll drop that quick save real quick. If we sent the troops on this one, because you got their cavalry gain a large bonus and horse archers gain a large bonus, we will lose. If we auto-resolve this, we would 100% lose. We're not going to auto-resolve it, we're going to attack.
Under my command!
And how can you say, this is the same map we fought them on last time, if you remember? We were just on the other side, because we had that rock to play our archers against. So how they can say, oh no, I think we're on the same. We're on the same side. We played our archers against this rock, didn't we? Which is exactly what we're going to do now. So these guys are on horseback, so that's fine. They've only given us 36 of our archers. And no horse archers. Yeah, we might be screwed here. Like, not even joking, 36 archers is ridiculous. I've got 70 on my own. So out of all the I'm not going to bitch and moan about it, whatever. If anything, it might be good because the Blood Axe will be able to get plenty of kills when those horses charge in. Because he doesn't have a shield, he shouldn't be on the outside. He should actually be on the inside somewhere. Can't see him, though. Where is he? This is why I normally give my guy capes. As you can see them quite easily from the offset. He's there. Why is he on the outskirts? He's in the shield wall when he doesn't have a shield. It's like, nah, bro, I got this. Good lad. Right. Let's make sure these guys are facing the right way. What is going on? Why can't I? There we go. And then the cavalry will hide behind the hill.
Forward!
Wait for their horse archers to get overcommitted, and then we'll charge them down. But with 36 archers, I have less confidence that this will be as easier as a win as I thought it would be. Yeah, they got 96 horse archers off the rip. That's not good.
Cavalry! Attack! infantry! Kill them all!
The only boom we might have... Ah, damn it. Fucking horse archers. The only boom we might have is that our archers are going to come in late. I need to get out of here. Like one more hit and I'm down. Damn it. That was bad. That's it, boys. Fight them off. I'm down. Oh, it's in God's hands now, boys. Yeah, I think we did enough. Blood Axe is still up. Bless him. Look at him, blood drenched and still running around taking everybody on like a crackhead. Oh, he finally went down. It's very touch and go right now.
Die, you bastard! You are dead!
It's their horsemen that are making a big difference. It's just the infantry can't catch up with them and they're just picking them off a couple at a time. Yeah, look, you can see it's the horsemen just picking them off, picking them off. Oh, that Timur's guy's down, that's good. They've got like 3 guys left. Jesus, that was a close fight. They only had 800 troops. How did we end up killing 937? I mean, I'll go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure that when we engaged with them, they only had 800 troops. Support party, what's this? Did I get a support party? Apparently I did. Right, I'm glad we won. Oh, I can't even fight this.
Enough. I choose. Stop. Enough.
I
Enough. Enough. Enough.
That was mad. Food will take. Horses will take. We got absolutely robbed right at the beginning of that when we lost literally all of our archers. When it was just like, nah, you can have 38. 38 archers out of that entire army. That is mad. But I think that kind of loss they can't sustain. Alright, let's have a look what they're doing now. Okay, so there's somebody attacking my settlement down there, but that will be it for today's episode. So that battle, that epic battle, was the last thing we'll be doing today. The groups within my army suffered immense losses. I don't really know. I think the best thing we can probably go back to Novograd, who currently has a full garrison. Novgorod, sorry, and we'll take the garrison from there, use that to refill the armies, and then head straight back out again. Because most of the armies are wounded, and we've lost a lot of troops. Yeah, there's only 5 wounded in there. They've just literally been decimated by that one fight. But that one fight, right at the beginning there, when we spawned in with 38 archers. In fact, let me just save this. I do want to go back to the quick save, just before that battle. Oh wait, that's not the one, is it? I want to check just before that battle how many archers we actually had in our army. Because I'm pretty sure I had like 70 on my own, 60 or 70 on my own. So to spawn us in with only 38 archers... No, that's straight after the battle. That battle didn't take us half an hour, did it? Or has it overwritten the autosave? It might have done, to be fair. I don't know when this is. Right, that's it. We've lost that. That's fine. I'm not going to cry about it. But out of an army of 800 that potentially had 200 archers in it, to only give us 38 archers against the over 200 cavalry was just madness. That screwed us big time. I don't know whether I need to change the... Because it's this setting. Options, gameplay, and then spawn prioritization. So high level basically spawns your high level troops first. So if all of my cavalry and infantry are of a higher level than my archers are, it probably would spawn them in first. Yeah, so that one, homogeneous. I might float on there for a while. So spawns units homogeneously based on their troop types rather than their levels. This option will try to fill the ranks of each unit type at the same ratio and ignore their tiers while doing it. So that should give us the same ratio of horses to infantry to archers regardless of their tier. That might be preferential. We'll see. Right, that's it for today's video, guys. I shall see you in the next one.